Welcome to Cal's Cinema. This is Throw Momma from the Train.
You clumsy poop! What'd you do that for?
If you're looking for a black comedy that still somehow manages to remain lighthearted, then Throw Momma from the Train just might be your ticket. Let's take a look at whether the 1987 film starring Billy Crystal and Danny DeVito, which was also directed by DeVito, still holds up today, or whether its 80s humour has come off the tracks all these years later. And that's the end of the train puns. They've run out of steam. Throw Momma from the Train will also be given the usual score out of 10, so stick around to find that out, and as always, make sure you're subscribed to see videos on oddball comedies and more, now uploaded every Wednesday and Saturday. Because if you're looking for videos on movies, I'm always happy to help.
I can get it for you.
Who the hell are you all of a sudden?
Let me hang it up for you.
I can hang it my own goddamn
I know that, but I would like to hang it up for
Get
you.
out of my way, you black bastard!
What?
Way back before Danny DeVito was known for playing the model father and honest businessman that is Frank Reynolds on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the actor was already well established with his roles as Louis De Palma in the hit TV show Taxi, and Martini in the multi-Academy Award-winning One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And by the time Throw Momma from the Train came around to production, it was a new challenge for the funny man to take on the film as his directorial debut. Written by Stu Silver, the film stars Danny as Owen Lift, and When Harry Met Sally's Billy Crystal as Larry Donner, in an unlikely duo caught up in a strangers on a train type scenario. For those that aren't into your Hitchcock films, that's where two people without any prior connections, or strangers, if you will, exchange murders in order for neither murderer to get caught.
They swap murders. Criss-cross. Criss-cross. Criss-cross.
Yes, that is a crisscross.
Yes.
So, how does this happen? Well, Owen, played by DeVito, is the abused and definitely slightly odd son of Momma, played by the Goonies' Mama Fratelli, Anne Ramsey, who was given an Academy Award nomination for the role. Owen takes novelist Larry's class, which Larry teaches to make ends meet because he suffers from writer's block while working on his current book, as his ex-wife has gained fame and fortune after stealing the credit for his previous one. After some tough feedback on his short story for class, Owen misconstrues some advice on writing from Larry as a hint to enter into a murder pact, Larry's ex-wife for Owen's mama.
Owen, what the hell did you do to my wife?
I don't want to say on the phone. All I can tell you is that I killed her last night.
And that's just about giving enough of the plot away before we'll include a spoiler warning, as from here on we'll get into how Momma may or may not end up getting thrown from that train. If you've not seen the film in the 38 years since its release, feel free to check it out and let me know how it goes.
You're probably wondering what happened to me today.
No, not at all.
I saw that movie.
Uh-huh.
I know now what you try to tell me, Professor Donner.
Oh, good.
Criss-cross.
That first line in that scene from Owen is my favourite in the film, by the way. There's something about DeVito's delivery on that cracks me up. On that note, Throw Momma from the Train is carried in part from DeVito's performance as the insane would-be murderer Owen, who he plays in an amazing performance that somehow makes Owen both vulnerable and even likeable despite his naive and childish approach to matricide. However, I'd be at least slightly sympathetic to anyone who wanted to bump off a mother like Momma Lift. Making the perfect foil to Owen in this murderous body act is of course Larry, who Billy Crystal plays perfectly in a turn ranging from the exasperation of the writer who can't write at the beginning of the film to the anxiety-riddled delirious mess he becomes when forced into the middle of Owen's pact. Crystal again effortlessly embodies the everyman role that he does so well, even if it turns out that Larry has been harbouring similar thoughts to his partner in crime, specifically about ex-wife Margaret, Star Trek Voyager's Kate Mulgrew, which are in turn sabotaging his chance at a deeper relationship with his new love interest Beth, played by Homeward Bound's Laura Kim Greist.
She was last seen boarding a boat to Maui. She disappeared somewhere along route. A search is on for the body.
Man, Margaret is dead.
Margaret
Poor
Donner is
Margaret.
the renowned
Oh,
author of the
God.
best-selling novel
Poor,
Hot
poor
Fire,
Margaret. That's
which to
Slut!
date has sold
She
over
is
2
a
million
slut!
copies.
Slut!
Foul play has not been ruled out.
I'm gonna fry.
Besides the double act of DeVito and Crystal, the film keeps things light in clever ways to prevent itself from being bogged down in morbidness that wouldn't suit the comedic tone. For example, Anne Ramsey's deservedly award-nominated turn as Momma is genuinely loathsome, and seeing the damage she has done to Owen means we root for her to be killed off. Larry is winging his entire involvement in a scheme that he's been brought into against his own will, and most times, at least, isn't going to follow through on his side of the bargain. The twist that reveals that Owen has not in fact killed Margaret, followed by the news that Momma has eventually died of natural causes, thank God, keeps Owen and Larry guilt-free to let their friendship grow. Larry moves on from Margaret and is able to write again, successfully publishing his new book based on what he's been through. As in another twist, so has Owen.
I can't breathe.
That's because I'm choking you, you moron.
Here. Here, I want you to have this.
What is this?
That's my book.
What is this? You wrote a pop-up book.
Yeah.
The black comedy is further lifted by a witty script, good pacing in its tight 1 hour 27 minute runtime, and of course some good old-fashioned slapstick violence.
Who's this?
This is Cousin Patty. He's gonna be staying with us for a while. Isn't that nice?
You don't have a cousin Patty.
You lied to me.
So what's the verdict on Throw Momma from the Train? Well, the film is definitely of its time and feels like a smaller comedy that there just wouldn't be room for were it to be attempted to be made today. Its wacky but in places touching story of a strange man desperate to get rid of his horrible mother is an unusual but entirely original and in some parts laugh out loud homage to Hitchcock thrillers. The film is of course a little dated now, and it might have afforded to go a little darker in its black comedy, but that might have come at the expense of its surprising wholesomeness. All in all, Throw Momma from the Train is a directorial debut I'm sure DeVito is proud of, and gets a 7.0 out of 10.
This is it, Sonny. I don't know what I'd do without you, Owen, baby.
So, what did you think of Throw Momma from the Train? Were you laughing along at Owen and Larry's antics, or do you prefer your black comedies to have a little more bite? You can let me know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe, and come back again to Cal's Cinema.